Hello and welcome to the Movie Preview Show, coming to you from the UK premiere of The Wolf of Wall Street. Coming up, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill and Matthew McConaughey chart the rise and fall of a super wealthy stockbroker in Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street. We delve into the week's other major cinema releases. We look ahead to the release of a hotly tipped awards contender in which Meryl Streep and Julia Roberts head up the ultimate dysfunctional family, comedy drama August, Osage County. And we have a sneak preview of Matthew McConaughey's February release as he stars in the 80s set true life tale of an AIDS victim's fight to survive, Dallas Buyers Club. You're watching the Movie Preview Show. Opening next week, Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio re-team for the 5th time in a real-life tale of white-collar crime and corporate corruption, The Wolf of Wall Street.
My name is Jordan Belfort. At the tender age of 22, I headed to the only place that befit my high-minded ambitions.
Name of the game? Move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
But if you can make your client's money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, correct?
No.
Already nominated for a number of major awards, including a total of 4 BAFTAs, including Best Director for Scorsese and Best Actor for DiCaprio, this darkly comic crime tale gives us an insight into the underhand tactics used by Jordan Belfort, a wealthy stockbroker who made countless millions in a 90s security scam to fuel his lavish luxury lifestyle.
It's about Jordan Belfort, who wrote an account of this very hedonistic time that he had on Wall Street in the late 80s, early 90s, where he gave into every possible temptation that he could and became consumed by greed and power and lost his way.
The hilariously decadent film also stars Matthew McConaughey as Belfort's amoral mentor and Jonah Hill as his money-grabbing right-hand man.
Men who swindle people out of their money, become filthy rich, excessive, act like morons, live excessively, and go down in the end.
They're gonna need to send in the National Guard to take me out, because I ain't going nowhere!
The Wolf of Wall Street is released in cinemas on Friday the 17th of January. Also released in cinemas next week. A newlywed couple's pregnancy joy turns to terror when it transpires that something sinister is looming in the demonic horror Devil's Due. And Robert Mitchum is at his charming and chilling best as an evil preacher pursuing 2 young children and their father's hidden loot in the pristine digital re-release of classic film noir, The Night of the Hunter. Julia Roberts gives an electrifying BAFTA-nominated performance alongside Meryl Streep, Juliette Lewis, Sam Shepard, Abigail Breslin and Brits Ewan McGregor and Benedict Cumberbatch in the darkly comic August, Osage County. Based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning play, the film sees the Western clan dragged back to their childhood homestead in Oklahoma after a family crisis. Once there, they have to deal with their irascible matriarch Violet, played by Meryl Streep.
Who are you?
Well, this is my fiancé, Steve. You met him at the church?
Steve Herberbrecht.
How do what?
Herberbrecht.
It's German.
German-Irish, really. I just have
that is peculiar, Karen, to bring a date to your father's funeral. I know the poetry was good, but I really wouldn't have considered it date material.
As the family all gather under one roof, conflicts old and new surface with hilarious and moving consequences.
So, I'm curious. When you say you don't eat meat, you mean you don't eat meat of any kind?
Right.
Sure. Is that for health reasons or?
Well, when you eat meat, you ingest an animal's fear.
Ingest what? It's fur?
Fear.
August, Osage County is released in cinemas from Friday the 24th of January. Matthew McConaughey plays a hard-drinking, hard-gambling 1980s womanizer who receives some life-shattering news in biopic drama Dallas Buyers Club.
Mr. Woodruff, you've tested positive for HIV. We estimate you have 30 days left.
Ain't nothing out there can kill Ron Woodruff in 30 days.
The recently diagnosed philanderer discovers there may be a way of prolonging his life, but the required drugs are only available south of the border.
They got good meds out of Mexico that's better than what you can get here in the States. And you can't buy this in the USA?
Not approved.
You could be making a fortune off of this.
They're importing illegal drugs for sale. It's a very serious offense.
Anything to declare? Nada.
They're not illegal. They're merely unapproved.
The self-serving Woodruff realizes he can use his grifting skills to help out others in the same predicament.
You treating these people?
How they're treating themselves. Well, I ain't selling drugs. I'm selling membership. Welcome to the Dallas Buyers Club.
Featuring a critically acclaimed performance from McConaughey and co-starring Jennifer Garner as his supportive doctor and Jared Leto as a transsexual fellow patient, Dallas Buyers Club is released in cinemas from Friday the 7th of February. It's a great time for quality movies at the cinema, so book your tickets, bring your friends, and settle in for an unforgettable experience. That's all from the movie preview show for now. Join us on Twitter and Facebook to win prizes and to get all the latest film news.